Okay, this is section 1.1 part 4, the final part to this section, and we're going to look at unit analysis. Alright, so I'm going to give you a couple example problems with unit analysis, all dealing with this problem right here. Alright, we're driving at the rate of 50 miles per hour, and we're going to want to know our speed in different units. Alright, so we have our unit analysis. So the first is feet per hour. So you notice the problem is asking you it's giving you, miles, and it's also giving you in hours. So our answer is dealing with hours, which is the same, but instead of miles, we have to convert into feet. So it's a little conversion here. So we want to deal with ratios. So the first thing I'm going to do is take 50 miles per hour, and I'm going to turn that into a little ratio, which is going to be 50 miles per is going to be the word for division. So that's going to be over how many hours? 1 hour. So we got 50 miles per hour. That's given in the problem, and I want to change it to feet per hour. Alright, so I need to change miles to feet. So this is where we have to dig in our brains and think, well, how many feet are in a mile? And that is going to be 5,280. So whenever you're trying to convert from one unit to the next, whatever you're trying to change, miles here is in the numerator, I want to make sure miles is in the denominator, all right, because they will cancel out. So I have 1 mile is, and I said it before, 5,280 feet. And so by multiplying by 5,280, the miles here cancel, and now I can just multiply across. So I can have 50 times 5,280 feet over 1 hour. So I just simply multiplied across. 1 times 1 was 1. So I need to multiply 50 times 5,280, and that's going to give me 264,000. And that's feet per hour. So my answer is 264,000 feet per hour. Let's try another one. Instead of just going from feet per hour, we're going to go from 50 miles per hour into feet per minute. So B is going to be feet per minute. So I'm going to go back up to the original problem here. Alright, we're still dealing with 50 miles per hour. So we have to convert miles to feet, and now we have to convert hours to minutes as well. So I'm going to always start by rewriting the original problem in a ratio. So we're going to keep 50 miles per hour. It's the same. And you can build off what we did here. I'm going to, instead of changing miles to feet first, I'm going to work with the hours. Alright, that's what I'm going to do first. So notice I want to cancel the hours. If I have an hour in the numerator, where does the hour have to go? If I have an hour in the denominator, which is down here, where does the hour have to go? It has to go in the numerator. So I've got 1 hour there, and I want to convert hours to what? Minutes. Well, how many minutes are in an hour? 60. So 1 hour is the same thing as 60 minutes. So I've got an hour in the numerator and the denominator. That canceled. Hours are now canceled. I'm left with minutes. Halfway there. So the last thing I have to do is convert this miles to feet, and that's this exact same process up here. Miles is in the numerator, so I want to multiply by 1 mile. So I can cancel the miles. And we know there's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So now the hours canceled. Guess what happens to the miles? They cancel. And what am I left with? What units? Feet, which I want, and minutes, which is what I want. So you're just going to multiply across. 50 times 1 is 50 times 5,280 feet over 1 times 60 times 1. Well, that's just 60 minutes. So we know 50 times 5,280 is 264,000 feet over 60 minutes. But I don't want it in feet per 60 minutes. I want it in feet per minute, so 1 minute. So I just have to divide the numerator by 60. So 264,000 divided by 60 is 4,400. So our answer is 4,400 feet per minute. Okay, that's it.